Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space. I am your host, Zero Requiem
Yeah.
14. That's Josh right there, Mr. Read Your Mind.
Oh yeah.
And Kevin
Mr.
is
Up in the
back.
Clouds.
Yes. um,
Kevin is back.
so this is just going to be kind of sort of just like a part two to our initial podcast that we had this week, and it may be on the shorter end. These guys are a little bit of a time crunch, and we are going to work around that. So I honestly might just call this like whatever the episode we have it at 25.5 or something like that. So,
Yep.
but before we actually get the show running, a couple developments have happened. So if anybody isn't aware, Kevin and I did cover a little bit of the Raja Jackson incident. TLDR, he pretty much live streamed himself almost killing a man, even though they apologized, and the guy who was kind of like starting all that was just in character. That was not Stu himself, but because Raja Jackson could not differentiate between kayfabe, pretty much being a character, and being a person, he almost killed somebody. And
And again, it's basically there's video of him like still apologizing like after the whole incident because again, uh, AG Mana just invited like Roger Jackson, didn't tell nobody about it, and just kind of like, you know, you see like they saw cameras, they thought they were doing like a promo or something. So again, it's kind of it sucks that this shit happened, but it's
justice has been served, at least.
yeah, just
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, so he was arrested. Basically,
like yesterday or something like that.
yes, Thursday, September 18th, which is like almost a month.
That's
Like
kind of,
they
and that's
it took them,
crazy to
like
think
almost a month.
about.
Yeah, because the event happened like on the 23rd
Yeah.
of August.
So somehow Raja like just dodged LAPD for a while.
I don't think he was dodging LAPD. I think they were just trying to get a bunch
More.
of evidence, just so it could be like kind of like an open shut case or
Mhm.
something. But again, I feel like they were just doing it because who his father was. So they didn't want to rush into it because they knew his father was a UFC fighter.
Retired
and
UFC
again,
fighter
and-
Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, retired. Yeah,
So
That's
but
crazy.
it kind of sucks because the shit is like for his bail, they have it at 50,000.
that's crazy to think about. I'm like, we're really gonna. His bail is 50,000, and I'm pretty sure Rampage could literally just pay for that. But I'm holding the same sentiment. I really hope that he doesn't do this bail, then Rampage sends all that money to Psycho Stu's recovery. No, the good news is
With a
that
name
Stu.
With a name like Psycho Stew.
Yeah, but he is. But good news is that Psycho Stu, he is alive and well. He is there is a photo of him just after all that. It's like it's hard for him to smile like normally because he pretty much lost all his teeth or something like that, or like a good chunk of it.
Not just that, but he also had like
Crazy.
fractured skull.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so there's shit that's gonna it's gonna take him a while.
it'll
But
be a while. But the good
yeah, it's
news
gonna be a
is
long.
that he's out of the hospital. He is he's fully alive and well. So we wish him thoughts and prayers over here at Off the Top Studios.
T's and P's, man. T's and P's.
Mm-hmm.
And then on basically on another note, Apple just dropped their iPhone 17 today. So
Oh, it's today.
yeah,
So Kevin,
today dropped.
are you gonna buy the orange iPhone 17 and put a green case so that way you have Master Chief's helmet?
That's funny.
Oh yes. In honest mine's opinion, I'm not switching back to like Apple. I'm currently like using the Samsung Fold 4, which is the phone that's like 3 years old, and honestly,
No complaints.
like Apple right now with the whole design for the 17 just fumbled,
Not
and
surprising.
yeah, and then for me, for Samsung, this Fold 4, like I said, 3 years old, it fucking runs like so fucking great.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I'm still using. I mean, I'm on like a whole like just every other year I'm gonna upgrade my iPhone. So, but hey, at least it's good to know that at least like the Samsung Fold, 3 years running, still good.
Uh, and again, it's not even like brand new; it's used. It's a
Mhm.
used like Samsung phone, which was my older brother's.
Ah, okay.
But again, like I said, it's it runs perfectly fine. Like mine's opinion, if you ever do want to switch to like over to a Samsung, again, I have the Ultra. It's a good phone, but the Fold, like sometimes it's like I'm reading mangas on this, and it's for how big it is. It's
I think it. Sorry, I think it just like it sounded like it just cut off, but
and Josh.
Yeah, it did.
it
Yeah,
it started cutting off randomly. We're like, all right, enough glazing.
it's Apple. They're listening to us.
The Apple, all the Apple ninjas are coming in.
Now, what are we talking about now?
Oh my goodness! All
I
right,
want to
and
hear
then
about this.
all right, and then other things, just to kind of like sort of in the world of gaming. So recently, Borderlands 4 did just drop. Like, what was it last week? I want to say. I think it was.
I think was it
Yeah,
last week or was it like
I think it was last
or
week.
like Monday or Tuesday? Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it was last week. Like, I think it was like over the weekend. And at least right now, from what it sounds like, I mean, it's more Borderlands. But the big thing is that it has performance issues like out the ass. And right,
They gotta take a honey pack for that.
I don't even know if a honey pack would work for that. But the big thing that was happening over the weekend is that Randy Pitchford needs to put his phone away and stop getting into Twitter wars with everybody. Cause oh my goodness, bro, really? So basically, Randy said for Borderlands 4 that it is a premium game for premium gamers, and then he got community noted for it too. So it's that whole thing was just nuts. The fact that this man really is like is pretty much just damaging Gearbox as a whole, especially with all of the. I mean, even previously before Borderlands 4 release, he was saying like, "Oh, even if Borderlands 4 is like $80, people will figure out a way." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's a fuck you." Kev, I think you mic is either muted or.
Oh no, like I had like literally nothing to say. Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
kind of like it's kind of like those face palm moments
Oh,
where
absolutely.
it's like, dude, like like Borderlands 4, if it was like 1 or 2, like the way that the story, gameplay, and everything.
Oh yeah, we
Like,
would be.
yeah,
This would be an entirely different conversation if we were talking about like 1 and 2. But the fact that it's Borderlands 4, and I'm sorry, but Borderlands 3 is what killed the series, in my opinion. Especially with how like god awful that story was, and on top like god awful story, bad villains, and probably just horrible ways to like really kill your entire legacy. And I'm just amazed that they made a Borderlands 4. I was just like, honestly, I would have rather they just gone with a fucking reboot.
a remake of 1 and 2?
I would probably want a
Not
remake of
remastered,
2,
but remake.
preferably. Like 2 is the one that I played, and it's even like amongst like my top 30 list. But 2 is like the game that I've invested the most time in, especially when that became free on PlayStation Plus, and yeah, that game holds up still to this day.
Or because I'm gonna say that kind of like a one, like a remake of 1, where kind of like teasers of 2 in there,
Mm-hmm. Kind of
like
do
something
like
like that. Like
that's basically you could kind of do like what Gears of War Reloaded did if you get like the platinum trophy on that, where they're kind of teasing that they're gonna bring 2 and 3 eventually.
yeah, and again, Gears, love it. Uh, I just wish the multiplayer was like 2, classic 2.
Yeah, like between like 2 or 3 would be really nice. Honestly, I think just a lot of like if Gears, I mean Gears Reloaded honestly just needs like more stuff because like if you really think because like that really shows how like bare bones it is, but obviously it's Gears 1. So,
Yeah, and honestly, Gears 2, I feel like Gears 2 was mainly what like made me fall in love with Gears.
mhm.
Their fucking multiplayer, and then Gears 3,
I
fucking
I think Gears 3 was like practically like the best of everything essentially.
just the fucking add-ons to the guns, like having like the
Even the like yeah, just the new weapons like the fucking Retro Lancer, the even as
yeah, Retro
stupid as
Lancer.
the fucking stupid sawed off as much as I hate that gun in multiplayer, I mean it was a shakeup nonetheless.
No, that fucking like sawed off was a bitch,
Yeah.
and when I mean a bitch, I mean like
Zero skill.
peekaboo, boom.
Like you don't even need to be in cover. Like you literally could just like stand next to like a pillar and then you could just like inch ever so slightly, kill them immediately.
The shit is like with the shot off, you could pull the trigger, like basically like if you were like using your trigger finger on the
Yep.
shot off, so you could shoot both rounds.
God.
Again.
That's the only thing I'm gonna be like very annoyed with when Gears 3 multiplayer becomes a thing. Or like when they do like a Gears 3 Reloaded or something like that. Shit, or even just remaster it, honestly, with like upscale like HD. Only time will tell for that one. Although they have to also probably like work out like deals too, because for context, like as especially with Gears 3, um Michael B. Jordan and Ice-T are in the game.
Ooh, having Michael B. Wait, he was in the game?
He was Jace. Remember?
Okay, yeah, that just fucking blew my mind.
Yeah, honestly,
I did not know that.
I
I'm being
honestly
honest.
was like, when I heard that, I was like, that's a fucking lie. That's not real. And I'm like, oh my god, it's real. Who'd ever thought that fucking Sinners was gonna be in Gears of War? Oh man. But that's crazy too, because I mean that's clear. I mean, obviously that's like early in Michael B's career too.
Wait, was that 4 or 5 that he was in?
3.
Oh shit. Wait,
I mean, unless you
fuck.
count 2, because Jace was mentioned, but I don't think you really saw him though.
Yeah, honestly.
But
Oh shit, you're right.
yeah, I know, like crazy, like full circle moment, man. Like with Gears.
Dude, and I played the shit out of fucking 3 too.
See that I think the thing is that we did, it was like I said, it was very early in his career when he wasn't like, you know, the big like Hollywood actor that we know now.
You mean the big sexy Hollywood actor? Get your facts straight.
Oh yeah, my bad. But still, like honestly, I mean, I mean, the best thing you could really do, like if you want to bring in more Gears fans to like, especially like PlayStation specifically, just port Gears 2 and 3. Like maybe just do like an upscale like HD remaster, and then you can call it a day from there.
Uh,
Remaster.
yeah, honestly, Gears 3's fucking multiplayer and story. Oh my fucking god, I cannot play fucking Gears 3
You know what's crazy too,
or
Kev,
2.
is we still need to continue that fucking series for us, and
I'm not playing it. It's fucking ruining my fucking.
Dom is alive and well, Kevin. Is that what you're gonna yell at me?
Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm gonna say. It's like it's like for me, every fucking springtime, I gotta fucking watch Your Lie in April.
Oh my god. uh
And if you guys don't know that anime, I will highly recommend it.
Oh, I always hear that it's amongst that like emotional like tearjerker.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not
It-
one of those.
Honestly, and then with the art style and like how they visualize everything, like honestly, um, Josh, if you watch it, you will maybe be into like the music aspect of it.
Cuz I think the
Okay.
doesn't the character play on piano?
Yes.
Oh gosh, I can hear it now, and they're just gonna use that as like
oh boy.
lo-fi.
And then
in
once
the
you like
future.
really get into the story too, it's going to be like, "Oh shit."
Josh goes MIA for a whole month because he's still trying to recover from it.
It's like we just text and he leaves like these cryptic messages for us like
Swear.
but anime, people,
but back
anime.
to
Let's try to get back on track on it. And I guess like other things like before, we have like a ton of like kind of precursor topics that sort of could just lead into some of the hot takes. So and I think this is actually a good thing to talk about real quick. Like platinum trophy worthy games. And
Batman, all three Arkham series.
it's valid. I mean, for me, it was like it would have at least like modern, like right now, Expedition 33. Like, here's the crazy thing is that I don't have too many platinum trophies on my account, but I can definitely say for certain, like if I wanted to go for platinum trophies, I would say a lot of the games I played are worth it. Like, I think I have Ghost of Tsushima as a platinum trophy.
Yeah, that's understandable. Also, Astrobot too. Even though
Astrobot's a really good one too to have that. Even though it's easy, but it's fun.
Yeah, that again, I haven't played it, but just watching like gameplays of it and just seeing like how people are playing it again.
Yeah, it's fun. I definitely say it's probably like one of PlayStation's like best like platformer IPs too. So that one's a good one. I know Josh is already in the camp of like the Arkham games is platinum trophy worthy. What else would you say?
Sure.
What else is platinum trophy worthy?
Well, I do have another one. It's what's it called? It's the Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, those are good. I would definitely worth it.
I'll just open up my trophies list right now. I do have. I think I have Arkham City. I was trying to get Arkham Knight. I have Arkham Asylum. Arkham Knight really just needed to finish all those like. No, that's what happened. I collected all the trophies. That's the easy part. It's just button mashing with all the arena fights, and I'm like,
so it's like
that,
it's the challenge stuff.
That is like taxing. That's what I liked about those games. Was like, okay, you don't have to necessarily go out and be Batman and explore the damn You know what I mean? You could just like rock 'em, sock 'em till like everyone's dead. You know what I mean? Or
Mm-hmm.
if you weren't even for that, you're like, all right, I'm gonna just like silently take out every one of these idiots. You know what I mean? Like in the best way possible, like the most badass cinematic version that you could think of. And I think, all right, this is good. This is innovation. This is really cool. So I got the platinum trophy for two of those games. I'm gonna call it three, only because it's just been a minute and I never got to finish it. But it was like 70% to a platinum. Um, it's funny. They've actually revamped a lot of games, like what is it? Jack and Daxter,
Oh,
Jack
they have
2,
platinum
Jack 3, the
trophies.
whole Jack. I funny. They're easy games. That's why I'm not really counting them. But technically, since they revamped them, they're entered into the trophy system. So I've gotten a platinum trophy for Jack 1, almost Jack 2 for Trev, and I think I've gotten three different types of platinum trophies for different friends of mine. I think I gave Jack the platinum for Sly 2. I think I know I've given Sly 1 the platinum trophy to Trev only because I've just been over and I knew how to play the game really fast. So,
Hmm.
yeah, you know what I mean? So it's funny. I've given other I've given trophies to other people and I can't take it with me if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because like I guess like the only other game, like I mean a lot of my takes are like quite honestly it's just more modern to like modern in the sense of like the last like 5 years. Because the only other game I probably would have gotten platinums, obviously Expedition 33 is one. Um, RE4 remake, I would definitely want to try to do that, but man, I haven't touched that game in like a year or so, so it would be a minute for me to try to get a platinum for that. Honestly, any of the RE games I would say are pretty good platinum trophies.
Oh, I mean, no, I didn't want to try getting I like the Fallout series, but
I feel
yeah,
that might be
that
that might
one,
just get taxing at that point. It just
yeah, it's hella, and I'm just like, dude, this is insane.
yeah. And I mean, I guess just kind of like well, I mean, we could even mention like even like any of the roguelike games too. That probably is like because I'm sure like Returnal has probably like a really good platinum trophy as well. But that's probably gonna require like so many fucking playthroughs of it. Gavin, if you're listening to this, I'm sure I don't know if he's gotten to platinum for Returnal, but man, I can only imagine that it's probably like really difficult.
Mm,
I kind of hate it because there are some games where to get like some when you're going through the playthrough the first time, you are gonna miss like some trophies because the thing is like some of them you do have are decision based.
Yeah,
That's one thing where
that's
there's
like
some
always the
games that are like
hardest ones. It's like decision based ones, and
yeah, you have
then
to play the game twice, type shit. I'm like, dude, kill me.
I mean,
Oh.
to counter like the argument though, if you like the game enough, you would play it a second time. I would say, if you like it enough, of course.
that, or you're trying to get like the alternate endings that they have half of the time.
Half of the time. Because that
The
I
good
did,
ending,
yeah. Because I
not an
can't,
ending. No,
yeah. Because I think with Expedition 33, like I don't think they have a trophy for picking like both endings. It's literally just pick an ending and then you're good. Which I dare not spoil because it's kind of it becomes a long-winded rant for me at that point. Like it's
doesn't Elden Ring like have where a trophy where
yes,
you have like
there's multiple endings for Elden Ring.
yeah.
And that one's yeah, and then obviously that's Elden Ring. Although if you min max your build though, you probably could get to those endings fast. Because realistically, like if you just blitz through the story bosses, you probably could get it done in like I can't even say 10 hours. Like I because I've never done it, but I imagine you could do it pretty fast, like especially because now there's so much knowledge of Elden Ring as a whole ever since it released.
Oh.
Like I think FromSoft, like if you get platinums on FromSoft games, I think you're built fucking different. Like I don't know about you, you're a different fucking breed at that point.
That's crazy to me.
But yeah, I mean, platinum trophies, like, I mean, for me personally, like, I do understand why people go for it, but it's not for me. Uh, Especially because, like, nowadays, like, where I want to experience, like, a bunch of different games, you know, unless there's, like, gaps in between, like, releases, then, like, maybe I'll go for it, but otherwise, if I can, you know, just play the game as it is, and then just go from there, like what I'm currently doing with Chronos, which, by the way, in, like, 20 minutes, 19 now, as of this recording. The next Chronos episode will be up. And I am almost done with that shit. I might actually play it later today.
Woohoo!
And it's perfect timing too, because Silent Hill F is gonna be next week. So
Silent Hill.
so
Dude,
it works.
I'm sorry.
It works
I need
perfectly.
to play a Silent Hill game.
I would probably. I mean, Silent Hill F hasn't released yet, so I mean, I will report on it probably by the next pod or by the time you see whenever that video comes out. But I can definitely say for certain, Silent Hill 2 really fucking good. Like, and that was my first one. Like, I've never played a Silent Hill game prior to 2 remake, and I'm like, holy shit, this is a really good fucking horror franchise.
Are you getting the early access? That was my other question too.
I'm planning on it. I want to play it as soon as possible because I'm kind of, in a way, I'm like low key forcing myself to, because I want to play through that, and then I want to play Ghost of Yotei by the time that releases. So, oh my god,
I'm going down this huge list. God, I stumble onto the craziest trophy list. Uh, the, my first actual like platinum trophy was PS3 Arkham Asylum.
oh damn, PS3,
We've come a long way.
god damn.
There you go. I have it right here. These guys are great to do this. Okay, well, it's right here. It's the 16th of August of 2010.
Fuck, we're old.
At 12:09 in the afternoon.
We're old.
Just a little that dude, this is when like this is like
Remember
literally
what I
the
said?
first year of high school.
Yep. And remember what I said in the previous Hot Takes episode? I said the 7th generation was peak gaming, man.
Yeah, I mean, okay, here, I'll lay it down. Here, Batman Arkham Asylum, GTA 4, the infamous game, Little Big Planets. I
R.I.P.
missed
Little
that
Big Planet,
shit
man.
so much. The original one, right? Then the second one, they're like, okay, we got too big for our britches. Here you go. Here's one of it's an unfamiliar title, but it's FIFA 11. You know, this was popular. Anyway, the Beatles rock band.
Oh god. Oh man.
It's kind of crazy. I have 63% on Infamous, and I want to go back just to get that. I would go. There you go. Here's the stuff I would go back to. So like, I would go back and get Drake's Fortune, the first one, because that's the next one in my thing. And then I have 70%. Drake's Fortune Uncharted, the first one. I have 80%. I'd go back and complete that one. That one's easy. Mafia 2. I don't know if you remember that one. I have 70%. I know Jeremy remembers this game he made me download. I'm pretty sure it was you. Dead Nation?
I don't know what that one is.
Gosh. Okay, well, something tells me that
Might be somebody else who.
I don't know. That's weird. Okay, anyway.
But
They
I,
had this Back to the Future series. That would have been cool
Telltale
to
maybe.
finish that.
Is that Telltale?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was.
okay. You know what's
Oh,
funny is that there's a new Telltale game that's actually coming out called Dispatch, and it's almost like it's like a superhero type of like a Telltale game. And
it
dude,
was like one of those.
it's got a pretty good
Yeah,
fucking cast. Like first of all, fucking Aaron Paul is the main character in that.
yeah, that's crazy.
But
Uh, let me see. Oh my God. All right. Whoever's part of this is yeah, you're part of the
you're part of the list.
you're part of the list of people that the FBI or the CIA needs to like look at you. Freaking DC Online universe.
God, we don't talk
I
about that
I,
here.
I want to just go back just to see what upgrades, dude. That's a PS3 thing. Like that's oh my God.
Uh,
Anyway, it
but I
the
guess
next one here.
since you guys are kind of a bit of a time crunch, I may as well like realistically, I think we could just quickly talk about this for like the
Yeah, go ahead.
last like 15. So it's another going to be like kind of two-parter thing. So in my opinion, in terms of like of oversaturated single player games, like in terms of style, I have listed like four types of oversaturated single players. Bloated open worlds, like we're talking like 100+ hour like open world games that are mostly like filler. Kind of roguelites, that's kind of sort of like on and off in terms of like how many release. Metroidvania, there's pretty much like Metroidvania and Souls like it just feels like there's like a new one like every week in terms of like the most oversaturated single player games. And then but I will say I think because of the success of Expedition 33, I think turn-based RPGs are going to be the next ones. So how are we feeling about at least that topic?
Honestly, I haven't played like turn-based RPGs, and I don't know if it comes to that. I just feel it slow, or like I just don't want them where it's like you're just there, like kind of like Pokemon, where you're just basically
Mm-hmm.
like just there sitting still. Like I would like it where if they try to attack you, you have the option to dodge or to counter.
So do what Expedition 33 did.
Oh yeah. I honestly like I forgot like so much of that. Like
Like
when you were streaming it.
I mean, I think that's because I kind of do see what you're talking about, though, Kevin. Because yeah, like in terms of traditional like turn-based RPGs, yeah, I think after Expedition, like I don't think I could really like play any other ones. Like I'm pretty sure I would be annoyed trying to play Persona again.
Again, when it comes to Persona, it's like it
It's
all varies because I know like
it's
some Persona games, it's
it's
like your
it's standard JRPG type of gameplay.
yeah.
What does RPG stand for again? For those who don't know.
Anyone who doesn't know, it stands for role-playing games.
Oh.
The only role playing I like is in the bedroom.
Ah, yes. Well said by
Kevin, we're
my
trying to keep
Professor.
this a family-friendly channel.
Ha!
But yeah, like that's just kind of like how I feel. Like, but I do see like your point though, Kevin. Like that's honestly the reason like I'm not a fan of like just turn-based RPGs in general. Just because like I like having just more like control and interaction with the game instead of just press this, and then just watch things happen.
Okay, so the only game that I really do like that is turn based, and I think it's just because I played both of them through and through, is the South Park series, the first two.
Ah, the South Park RPGs.
Yeah, the fractured butthole and the stick of truth.
fractured butthole. Okay. I did play. It's that first one, I believe.
The Stick of Truth.
Yes. And I have to say, it is wild.
To
Wild.
say wild is like
Again,
I feel like it's an understatement. That's the funny part.
like kids have access to this shit.
it's free
Ay,
on PlayStation Plus right now.
I'm
Too.
pretty, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's on Game Pass right now too.
Honestly, I haven't checked. I don't think so. But again,
I haven't checked, so yeah, like, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
it's like that one. I don't know. It just, I think, because of a South Park and just the way that South Park does their shit,
Mm-hmm.
it that's what that like that's why I play like it through and through.
Yeah, it's because see, those are the type of RPGs I always like if it or turn-based RPG specifically. If they have very good presentation and like a decent gameplay loop, then I'll try to finish it like through and through. It's like the same thing with like what I mentioned, what I keep mentioning, Expedition 33. The thing I liked about that game is even though it's a fairly linear game, but the fact that it's very easy to build your characters. Like you could even go with like funny, like crazy nuke builds too. Like, and the best part, the game rewards you for going with those builds too. See, when a game like rewards you for breaking their game, I think that's a sign that you're doing right. Now I can imagine probably like South Park. I'm sure if I look up like a nuke build or something, it's like, oh, this shit is great.
Fuck, I haven't played in a while. Fucking, but again, it's
But very good.
fuck. I don't even remember it that much. Like
I mean,
honestly,
how long
it's
has it
kind of
been
like
since you last played it?
I think like a year and a half.
Damn, that's a long time. It's like a long time, like for just playing a game in general.
Literally,
And then I think like just to kind of even like add to it, and like it's another thing that Josh was talking about, like just having like OSTs as well, because I'm sure, because like for me, I would say that OSTs are only important to like certain games. So more specifically RPGs.
I genuinely, I think one of my favorite ones, um, it's a little bit like the Fallout series was pretty cool. Apart from the fact that
It's the
they
50s and
sample
60s.
songs
Yeah.
and they put it in the other thing. So that's besides the OST, but I think if you do that to any game, you get a different medium and art. You get a different art medium there. Like Fortnite is like, dude, you could.
It's
It's
just
like go. It's
everything.
like you could check out everything on there. It's crazy to me. Um, and yeah, it's nuts. Uh, yeah, Kevin, what are some of your favorite OSTs?
Remind me, what does OSC stands for?
It's pretty much just
Original
music.
song.
Original soundtrack to the game.
soundtrack.
Uh, honestly, I think my favorite OST would just be Halo.
That's a good one. It's very good. Yeah, like, dude, I don't know if do you still remember, Kevin, in Halo 2, randomly fucking Breaking Benjamin just plays?
Fuck again. It's been like so long.
You know what it is? You know what we need? We need the Halo port to come over to PlayStation or bring the Master Chief Collection to PlayStation, and we're all just gonna do a 4-player campaign series.
Like honestly, yes. Because honestly, I have the Master Chief Collection.
Obviously, because
But
of Game Pass,
again,
both of us do.
actually, no, I actually bought it.
Oh, you bought it. Okay.
I bought it before like they started doing everything with Game Pass.
That's a good.
Yeah, same thing I think with Halo 4.
Yeah, I
Was it
remember
Halo
buying.
4?
Yeah, I remember buying Halo 4 like when I had a 360. But yeah, Halo's soundtrack is so fucking good, dude. I mean, if the intro was one thing, like just to booting up the games and then just playing through the games, it's like very good. Just a great like war soundtrack, but it's also like feels almost whimsical even.
And then you have like those moments when you're trying to escape like a certain location, and it
Mm-hmm.
gives you like that kind of like the amped up like
Like the
soundtrack
like
where
hella amped up fucking guitar soundtrack and shit.
yeah.
That one's fucking love Halo, man. Imagine if they
I
bring out like a vinyl set. I was like, that's gonna be worth a lot of fucking money.
Mhm.
True. I think the other one that did like was Final Fantasy 16's soundtrack.
That one's so good. Oh my god, FF16 has a really good fucking soundtrack, especially the icon fights, dude.
I will have to admit I do like the I had the chance to go through a game series that I never got the chance to growing up. It was the what is this called? It's oh my god, Kingdom Hearts series.
Damn. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is has a good soundtrack too. It's like with the mix of
It does.
Disney and obviously like the original tracks. I mean, that's a pretty good one.
I'm still waiting for more fucking like info for the new one that's coming out.
Oh god, Kingdom Hearts 4. Jesus. Yeah, that one's I mean, I can only hope that game's going to be good, but we know how we mentioned it in the previous pod how Kingdom Hearts storytelling is.
True.
It keeps
Oh,
going and going and going and going.
It's going to be 100 years from now Kingdom Hearts is still going.
Still going. Rumor has it it's still going till this day.
It's like, guess
It's running
what?
like
You know what
five.
franchises are still going? Fortnite and Kingdom Hearts.
Jesus.
And I guess
It's gonna have more story. It's gonna have more stories in the Bible.
uh,
Crazy.
I mean, was there any other soundtracks you wanted to add on to?
I'm thinking. You know, the Arkham Asylum series. When I first heard it, I thought, "Oh my God, this is." It, they do a good job, Warner Brothers, sticking with the original feel of things.
Mm-hmm.
At least when it comes to bands,
Yeah.
and really capture the whole. At least some of the best stuff is when Tim Burton was doing
All that.
was doing the leading on some of the stuff, and so like the there's times when when Batman gets into a fight, it's not like a whole orchestra, it's just a piano, and it's literally just using the left hand, it's just using the bass section. So okay, I'll admit there's stabs with like wind and brass, and that'll go from like little dynamic stabs like
Mm-hmm.
but before all that it's got like a nice little like it's really 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 nice. It's chromatic. It's these chromatic scales that run every time you're like dodging, and it's nice. It's acoustic. It's simple. You know what I mean? The simplicity of a soundtrack can really just amplify everything.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
and we forgot one soundtrack too.
Which one?
Mario.
that.
Mario is a classic, soundtrack. Like there's
Yeah.
I mean that low key kind I mean in a
Yeah.
way it's like it's just in general with Nintendo that just feels like a cheat code. Because Nintendo's like it's safe, but
iconic.
it's done well.
Yeah, it's funny
Honestly,
that you
yeah.
say that. It's funny that you say that because they what was I gonna say? It's basically like God, I'm hitting a blank right now, guys. Hold up.
Oh no.
Switch switching players.
Okay. I mean, I guess if I could like quickly like so I don't feel entirely left out on the OSTs, like if I could just list like a few like OSTs I've like number one is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike's like OST. That's just straight that's like 2000s like in my opinion like it's just 2000s music with jazz and rap. Like I
Mhm.
actually kind of like listen I actually would sometimes listen to that soundtrack when I'm at work. Especially like the character select theme. That one's a really good one. A couple of the stages. That one's good.
You know what I
Uh,
liked growing up? Sorry that you mentioned. Sorry, when you mentioned something that it like triggered my brain. Growing up, uh, like toddler age, I remember the only like video games that I had at the time were a Nintendo Game Boy and like a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy Advance SP. And so I remember for like 5 years or something like that, I would just have that and go travel from here to Vegas. And I don't know what it was, but I had a couple of games. It was like Super Mario World 2, Batman Vengeance, and Sonic something. I don't know what it was,
Maybe
but
Sonic Adventure 2? Or just Sonic as a whole.
Sonic Adventure 2, probably. I remember that it was so weird because to discover the game like further in the little like thing that you carried to play that, I was like, okay, you could play a Sonic game and you could play stuff in Japanese. I was confused.
Hmm.
It was a really cool game, but like the Sonic game had a few soundtracks that were like, yo, this is great. It was specifically when you went to like these worlds that were like in the city, and then this one was like a Greek Roman type world. It was two of those stages where I was like, dude, this soundtrack is like otherworldly, and I don't know. It transported me to a different world. The Super Mario. There you go. You're kind of right, Kevin. Thank you for mentioning Mario. Maybe not like Mario Kart or Mario. You know what I mean? I never got to play any of the bigger
Like
worlds
the 3D
besides like
ones?
Mario Sluggers. Yeah, like I only got to play Super Sluggers, and that had its own little mission mode.
Oh yeah, like
Um,
the sports ones, yeah. They always have like
and
kind of just whatever their
and
own
so like
soundtrack.
and so like just that, yeah, just like I remember specific worlds in Mario that like the underwater one was always annoying because of it was like it was composed with flutes, and I was like, this is kind of annoying. I don't. It's not that I don't like the flute. I preferred when they were trying to imitate a piano, and,
Hmm.
and that's what most of Mario stuff is. I want y'all to know it's actually ragtime music sped up.
Okay. Mhm.
And what is it? It's I mean most of the stuff is just ragtime in general. But there's one. It's like Yoshi's Land.
Or
I
like
was like,
Yoshi's
yo,
Island.
this is Yoshi's Island or something like that. It was like
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, if you guys can like figure that out. Okay, that
I
was oh my god, I love that one so much. And I found out that yeah, it's ragtime. It just threw me off. I was like, wait, so like you had these Japanese creators like make the music ragtime and like digitized it, and that's just it's so cool. That to me is innovation, because you took a chance on yourself and you took a
Mhm.
chance at what you think was appropriate. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Think about like the themes of Mario. Like nothing really like coincides with each other. You know what I
They're
mean?
all
You
just
got a
I mean
beast.
the music in Mario just kind of fits like whatever world you're in. Because
Yeah,
like
it
I
it's
think if I could like draw an example, like out of like one of the more recent Mario's, like Mario Odyssey, if you go to New Donk City, it feels like New York, like New York in
yeah,
like the like 50s or something like that.
yeah. Yeah. There was a Mario game. I think it was the Super Slugger game, or if you went to like Wario Land or something like that. You got that same feel, that like Metropolis feel.
Yeah, like a metropolitan type music.
Yeah, I was like, okay, it's nice. It's all like referring to jazz, and that's why I like music, man. Like it's at least
Like,
in my life, jazz keeps on biting me in the butt and saying, "Hey, buddy, you like this? You could be good at this. You play this. You know what I mean? It's nice."
and it's funny that you bring up jazz, Josh, because the other soundtrack that I would have mentioned is Persona 5. I know
I was gonna say
I've
Persona
had
5's got
Persona 5. What is it? It's freeform jazz.
yeah, it's like jazz and funk together.
Got it. Okay.
It's not really like okay, it's a variety.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard you showed me when they're on that giant ship. You showed me a game that Persona 5. They're on a giant cruise.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
And
it's
so and so you showed me that particular soundtrack and we went down every single one of them. And there wasn't any that wasn't not like down sorry, there wasn't any that wasn't up tempo.
mm-hmm.
And so although I like up tempo okay, I guess I'm picky when it comes to jazz at this point because I know I, as a musician, I'm looking for something new that's like gonna like make me chase after it. You know what I mean? And so like the majority of them are like up tempo, and it's like heavy funk, heavy bop. You know what I mean? And bop is like and
Mm-hmm.
it just keeps going and going and going and that's not a bad thing. That's just a different way to express yourself. Each song really is a different way to express yourself. And so like just that one is just all good, catchy, big band. There's not one song in there that is built like perfect, if that makes any sense. And that's just a style, you know what I mean? Like you put it all together and the majority of your job is to just have fun
Mm-hmm.
and you can like stack it all together. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that none of that soundtrack was like recorded by live band. I bet you it was, but majority of the times nowadays you can just get away with digitized stuff. So it again, it's another way of getting you into that medium. I'll tell you exactly. Okay. The same theme is reflected on
Josh, you cut off. Um,
bad. Can you hear me now?
yes, no,
One,
yeah.
one, 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 one theme that I can associate this with is actually with you guys grew up with Peanuts, right?
Oh yeah, like I mean,
Like
whenever it came up.
not like the food Peanuts, but the comic strip Peanuts
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, there was a jazz pianist there. Uh, the sound who made the soundtrack for that, and so
Mm-hmm.
I could just no longer not associate like grown up jazz with that cartoon. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like that it's a good medium to get others, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To listen to better music, you know what I mean? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
pass the popcorn right now, so to speak.
Um, if I could just like kind of like quickly mention, in terms of just like OSTs, while Josh is taking his call, uh, soundtracks for me. When I mentioned earlier, OSTs are important in certain games. So more specifically, like RPGs, fighting games, and a couple single players. Like kind of just depending on which single player we're talking about. We have good examples that we mentioned. Even like ambient uh OSTs as well are very good. For perfect example is I'd say Ghost of Tsushima. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like one of my favorite soundtracks, but I'd say it's a very good soundtrack. In terms of just feeling like you are in the environment that is Ghost of Tsushima. On Tsushima Island, you're just there's kind of like an inner peace for stuff like that. I don't know why I just heard myself, but there's like an inner peace type of thing when it comes to being in Ghost of Tsushima. That's just one of the soundtracks. Kevin, you are back.
Yeah. Okay. So for Gold, again, I haven't finished playing it halfway, but again, just like
You like feel it
the
though.
way, yeah, I feel it, especially when you're going back, like in like the flashbacks, like even in the beginning when you're doing the training, like how it was just peaceful with the wind, and then like the cherry blossoms just like
You're just like
falling.
when you're running in the environment, it's just like you know how like that soundtrack's like like
Yeah.
the main tune for Ghost of Tsushima. I think, and again, it's still in my opinion like one of my favorite intros in a fucking video game. Like just not only the fact that you are like running around in the environment, but you're also seeing like the title card drop. And this is all in motion and it just feels so cinematic just going through that. So that's just my take on like Ghost of Tsushima. And then I mean I just keep talking about it. Fucking Expedition has a very good soundtrack as well. They even have a whole vinyl set that I was tempted by. I don't have a way to mount that. So and don't worry, Josh. We didn't like hear you. I didn't hear you all the way through. There was a little bit where I just randomly heard myself, so we're gonna leave that in. Don't worry about that.
Okay, my apologies.
No,
Can
you're
you hear
good.
me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good. You're good. It's just there was a random point. I just heard myself, and I was like, "What the hell was that?"
Okay, I thought you guys heard me ranting like, yo,
No.
podcast.
You're straight. You're straight.
That's
But
amazing.
yeah, but I think, we could wrap up like the little OST talk on that. I mean, we could go on and on, but like we're just gonna be on a 2-hour episode at that point.
Before ending it, there is
Before we wrap it up, let's hear what Kevin's got a topic.
Okay,
baby.
so again, we're talking about games that are coming out next month,
Oh boy,
and what game that's coming out next month that hopefully we could all hop on.
COD Killer Battlefield 6, dude.
Yes.
Like, let's put it this way. I think just next month in general as a whole is going to be like one of the busiest months for gaming. Like, September was already busy. October is adding more because what I mentioned earlier, Ghost of Yotei is coming out. Battlefield 6 is coming out. We also have Ninja Gaiden that's coming out later in the month that is available on Game Pass. And then Arc Raiders as well, assuming that the release is still on track. But I think Battlefield 6, I'm kind of debating. It might be a day one game for me, but I might also buy it when I come back from Cali.
Again, when it comes to Battlefield 6, so again, not reports, but they are announcing a battle royale for Battlefield 6.
So the streamers are getting what they want.
Honestly, yes, but I honestly want to see how this is though. Because
I think-
imagine playing Battlefield, a battle royale where the buildings, like, there's no way to hide. Honestly, because especially when it comes to like Battlefield 6, you could destroy fucking
Buildings
the
left
whole
and right.
environment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sounding interesting what they're gonna do with Battlefield BR, but only time will tell. Like we still have to wait until the game releases, and I mean I just want to see how they do it. I don't know if it's gonna be necessarily a mode I'm gonna keep playing, but it's a welcome like entry, I guess.
The other thing too is the battle royale is not dropping on day one. It's dropping like a week later.
Oh,
2
okay.
weeks
So
later.
so they're staggering the BR release. Got it.
Yes. Not just that, but what's different about this one, it's like you know how you have a chance to like go into the storm or whatever,
Oh, I saw that.
and
You're gonna instantly die.
yeah, you're in the fucking ring of fire.
Ring of fire.
Which is my ass.
Which which again, like for a Battlefield game, like doing battle royale, they're changing it up where they're not giving you an opportunity to go back, like save your buddy. Like if you're in the fight, you're in the fight, you're dead. So it's basically
It's an actual like high risk, high reward, like BR.
yes. Yeah, so this is actually gonna be different. And I want something different compared to like, oh, let me go to a storm, heal up, and then go
Like cheese out the healing.
She's out there hitting, yeah. And again, I want to see how they do this because again, like it's something different. And then with any other games besides Fortnite, but again with Fortnite, it's just like
Fortnite is Fortnite. You know, let's just call it as it is.
yeah, Fortnite's Fortnite, but Fortnite's more kind of like
I argue it's
like a child's play.
yeah, it's child's play. It's more of an arcadey type of BR versus like what Battlefield is trying to project itself to be.
Yeah. So, and then if they do it again, if you're destroying buildings and everything, and you're wrecking shit, like I want to see like how people are gonna like
Level of fucking
survive.
building.
Yeah, level.
You just have an
Again-
entire team just with sledgehammers and just destroy a fucking skyscraper just at its base.
Dude, I kind of want to know like how big their map is, and how like how destructive you could be in this game.
Yeah.
Because again, if people are in the fucking skyscraper, you could just fucking level that shit out and fucking drop a whole building on like people. Oh, I feel like this is just gonna change fucking BR.
Yeah. I think, and I mean, I hope that we do have like some sort of like competition when it comes to like the current BRs, because right now, realistically, the best BR is literally still Fortnite, and then Apex and Warzone is, well, you know.
Again, Apex is Apex. Warzone, it has its moments.
Yeah,
I lie about that.
It had. I mean, pandemic Warzone is still going to be like the only good time to play Warzone, but then after that, it's just yeah. This is all my suspicions of Warzone were very true. Like if you think,
I feel like that game gets so much hate by you.
I mean,
I'm
the most.
it.
I'm saying, and I'm speaking as somebody who wants the game to be good, but it's not gonna be good because let's put it this way. Like, I'm just gonna hold on. Let me get on my fucking soapbox right now.
Oh,
Okay, let's think. All right, think about this. All right, I want everyone to like really think about this. Let's be real. Warzone, not gonna lie, is very pay to win. And you want to know why I say that? Why are you playing the multiplayer? Quickly level up weapons, and then camo grinding if you want to do that. So that way you can go into Warzone with your meta fucking build and pretty much like win like 90% of your games with said meta build. And then obviously the movement is the movement. You can't tell me that's not a pay to win fucking game.
Honestly, you're right. Because the thing is, like, if you buy like currently, like right now, if you buy
Black Ops 6.
Black
Let's
Ops
say that.
7
Or 7,
let's say
yeah.
Black Ops 7, grind the shit out of it. You have like all the attachments. You have all guns, and you're fucking around to see which guns are better, and then you go to Warzone and start playing that Warzone and just fucking get your drop. You like your
Get loadout like
You're the-
within like 5 minutes. Destroy the entire lobby.
yes, and then you're like, oh shit, I won. Like it's easy. It's no, dude. It's like you grind the shit out of the fucking
You paid
game.
$70 to fucking grind your weapons, essentially. And that's not even
Basically.
factoring the like microtransactions too. Because then you buying the bundles, and sometimes those bundles are Warzone built. Tell me that's not pay to win. If you can tell me with a straight face that this game ain't pay to win, you know what I say? Fraud.
Fraud.
It's not pay to win. No, I'm kidding. I can't say that with a straight face. Nah, it's fucking pay to win. Like honestly, like sometimes it's like I like playing. I rather play multiplayer than like Warzone. It's like, dude, like,
And the
so many
multiplayer is
times-
getting shafted every fucking year.
I know, and then like so many times when I was playing like Warzone with my nephew a few times, we were like always fucking so close to win. Like we were like either fourth or second every fucking time, but just getting fucking
Destroyed by like some either like sweaty movement or meta class.
mostly sweaty movement. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
like half of the time it's not even sweaty class; it's just fucking movement. But again, that I think that's also the difference when it comes to like PC and console players. I feel like
Oh, like with like mouse and
P-
keyboard players?
yeah, because honestly, it's like mouse and keyboard. I feel like you move faster with mouse and keyboard.
It
than
does
you
feel
do
like it,
with-
yeah. I definitely feel like a difference when I like plug in like my mouse and keyboard. If I try to play like Call of Duty, it's like I feel really fucking different. So So Josh,
And-
I know you're just hearing me just vent like all the time, but I mean I know you want Call of Duty to, be good again, but it's just like, dude, it's so hard to bat for this game when they don't give a shit about their own players.
I hate to miss it. I hate to say it, but I miss it because of how toxic it was, man.
But now, well, guess what? Now you can't even be toxic because you even just say one word, chat ban.
Oh my fucking god! Don't even remind me about chat bans.
Bro, you're fucking chat banning people on a rated M game. Like, come the fuck on.
And it's stupid because the main reason when you fucking get chat ban is because you're talking shit to a little kid that fucking why the
Shouldn't
fuck are
be,
you even on
shouldn't be
in
playing the
first
game.
place? Yeah.
Fucking stupid as shit, dude.
I love hearing it. It was a portal to the human mindset, to the natural, unfiltered, filthy, gross human mindset.
Again, not Warzone 2. Modern Warfare 2 fucking chat lobbies were fucking worse than current days.
Oh, 100%. You heard things that you never thought you would hear. Like, I don't even know what I just heard and I feel insulted.
I missed the I guess the camaraderie. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, if I had VR goggles for like how realistic that shit was, and then okay, voice proximity. Come on.
Well, you know what's funny too, Josh? Like, I know we were initially trying to make this a hot takes episode. This is actually one of them. And it's literally, I just said VR is never taking off. I'm sorry. There's no
It
fucking...
is what it is.
VR is never going to take off. At least not in our lifetime.
I mean, at least in this industry, I can see, like, the adult industry. But
Yeah. Again, when it comes to
think
VR,
it's-
I feel when it comes to VR, I feel like the way that they do it, it's still kind of like behind.
yeah, I heard. Wait a minute. There you go. Someone told me. There you go. I'm working at a high school that they released some sort of photos for the Nintendo VR set, and it's like super heavy.
You might be thinking...
No one knows about.
Are you talking about the Virtual Boy?
Is that it? I'm sorry. Someone showed me a picture of like their VR, and it's like a headset, and it's like
Is it
heavy,
red?
and it's like yes.
It's a Virtual Boy. That gave
God,
you.
what is that?
It's like what Kevin was mentioning earlier about VR. If it was already behind, Virtual Boy was like what they thought was like ahead of its time, but like this is just so fucking up, like, you know, below average.
It's like, okay, yeah, we were coming up with something, but we were waiting for you guys to finish your stuff so that we could take notes on it.
Competition, baby. But Kevin, you were
Like honestly, for me, for VR, I kind of wanted like where your same thing. It's like how in anime, how they have VR. Fucking, you're laid down, you close your eyes, and then everything is just basically like if you're in a dream, but you're not in a dream.
oh my god,
Like,
bro wants SAO.
like-
Like I swear to fucking
I
god.
don't want fucking SAO. I don't give a fuck. I will kill you, motherfuckers, in SAO.
And bro is gonna be the Freddy Krueger of this fucking world. You can't tell me that's Nightmare on Elm Street fucking level shit right there.
Okay, we'll see. Was there a Nightmare on Elm Street game, or was that just
No, it's not. There hasn't been one yet.
Yeah, it sounds a little weird. Not gonna lie.
That's gotta be like. There's no way you could do that unless you do the fucking asymmetrical horror shit. So,
Like, yeah, you can totally PG the whole concept, but like,
Yeah.
wow, like, wow, you got, you know, Voorhees, you got
the
Leatherface.
Friday the 13th. You got the new Mike Myers, the Halloween
like-
game that's coming.
You know, I think it was in order. It was like, it was Chainsaw that came out first.
No, it's no. I know the order. I got you on that. It was Dead. So
Ooh.
Dead by Daylight started everything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Friday the 13th then came out. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was maybe a few years ago, and then it got shut down because there was just like, well, no money for it. And now we got the Halloween game.
No way they made a Michael Myers one.
It's supposed to come out next year, but everyone's scared that it might be Dead on Arrival because it's probably going to be the same style of game.
Well, I believe that because honestly, it's like what was like Friday the 13th because they shut it down because of what copyright issues, right?
It was a whole rights thing, and then because of the whole rights thing, they also shut down the servers on top of it. But I think it's also because those games weren't. The game was not getting like enough support compared to like Dead by Daylight. I mean, Dead by Daylight is the Fortnite of those type of games.
Yeah, and then honestly, it's like with Dead by Daylight, it's like basically all the collaborations that they do.
Mm-hmm. And then their own like kind of like spins on like original type of like monsters.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, again, like if they're gonna do Halloween like Dead by Daylight, yeah, it's gonna be dead ass fucking
Dead on Arrival.
on launch. Even before, I feel like it's gonna be dead even before it launches.
I'm like, yeah, that's
'Cause
what
again-
makes me afraid for that game. It's like, it sounds cool, but it's probably gonna be the same style of game as like these other ones.
That would of mine to make a. I'm sorry, like a like an OST for a freaking horror movie for that franchise and cinema franchises. Oh my god! Hey, they got some of the best. I mean, any horror anything has the
Horror
best.
movies just in general have really good soundtracks, just to kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
sort of circle back to that conversation
It's
too.
much
for me.
easier. Take it from me, a musician, composer, guy, piano person. It really is not the easiest.
Really?
You have to have you have to have the affinity for the. You have to have an affinity for the eerie.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you need to know what. First off, you need to know what makes a scary sound. You need to know when to play the scary sounds and how to sound beautiful out of that context, because the combination of the sounds to sound scary and beautiful at the same time are very. You just don't hear that in traditional music. It's very Mahler-esque. It's very.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I went out of my way to hear this type of music. You know what I mean? Like it's different.
Yeah.
Like shit you would be paying like top dollar for. Like, oh, this is white tie event type shit.
Mm.
And so like, you know, stuff like the Psycho soundtrack is one of my favorites. It's a horror movie, but the guy is classical. Like he is like, yo, I write for strings and pencil. With like, you know, in the style of Mozart, I rarely make mistakes type stuff. You know what I mean? Like he is really good. So if you hear any of that stuff that's scary, you will not be learning that the first day of musicianship. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's stuff you like past college. Like, okay, I'm free to experiment. I've learned it all. Let's do it. And that's the smart way of doing it. But if you grow up like arrogant and ignorant, that's the first stuff I was solving in high school. I printed the whole score out. Or sorry, not the whole score because it's really long. My favorite parts. Anyway, end of discussion.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one way to kind of like put it, like for just like horror game sound or just horror soundtracks in general. Because like I'm sure like you even have to have the same method when it comes to like horror games as well. That's why sometimes because like one of the big things about horror games, like I see it in Chronos, it's also done in Resident Evil as well. Safe room music.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what is like it's like what kind of soundtrack or what kind of song do you want to sound like you are safe and calm? You know,
yeah, right. That's usually some of the best stuff in Hogwarts, where it lessens when you're
you're in the safe area.
Yeah, like it. Okay, I think it was John Williams who did the first movie, and people creations on it. I just, in my opinion, as I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy, I'm noticing that there's a common theme here. The magic is to be described within the world itself, so there can't be one moment where nothing isn't, you know, there shouldn't be a moment while you're looking at the movie or while you're playing the game, or looking at the movies or playing the game, where there isn't any music, and if there isn't, it's because you're in a place where it's darker, literally, like you're surrounded by opposing things. And as you get, you know, closer to the enemy, you realize that you're gasping for dear life because you're breathing. You can hear yourself breathing. You know what I mean? And then boom, they hit you with the huge, you know, motif that describes the entire motion of the scene. You know what I mean? There's a chase scene after this. Oh, there's a getaway scene. Like, oh, he's trying to get away from him. You know, versus actual. Oh, I found you. Let's chase you now. You know what I mean? And staying motion, you know what I mean, and traveling or something like that. You know, it's nuts to me. So when you use less of the music, you're describing an entity. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's the light and the lack of light. It's metaphorized. It's been doing this for years. It's beautiful. I love the art. Anyway.
But, yeah. Yeah, that's just that is just like a way to like look at it for music, you know. It's always fun.
Hell yeah!
Oh God, where do I even go off this fucking list? Because man, this is like these honestly could be just like videos of their own too. Like, man, remember when this was a hot takes episode and now it's just like us venting about one thing after another?
That's so shitty, damn it! Stay tuned.
Our venting is hot takes.
Yeah, you're right. That is the hot takes. It's like hot takes. It's called venting.
It's called venting.
Okay. Oh God, because
As a theme for a title.
all right. Okay. Let me see if I can find something to end on. Like we got to end on a banger.
Bangers, Miley Cyrus bangers. I love that era of art right there. Like it was nice. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. That bangers era, you know what I mean? That
God.
like, whoa. Sorry. Anyway,
Uh,
Nice. The
okay.
music, the lifestyle, the edginess. It was beautiful.
Yep.
Anyway.
Okay. Okay. I think okay, somewhat Debbie Downer, but also kind of hopeful. But I'm gonna another thing I'm gonna combine together. So obvious, if anyone has not been like in the loop of like just how games are as a whole, uh, modern, at least AAA gaming specifically, is kind of like in this weird spot of it's a hit or miss nowadays. And some of the big things that has been happening, obviously indie games are starting to go on that rise again. Obviously, when I'm going to constantly mention it, Expedition 33, and then Hollow Knight Silk Song, and then we could even go into the other indie games as well. Hades 2 is coming very soon, which I'm fucking surprised by.
I love that game. That was different for me. I liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm. But
Like it was like Rush of Blood to the Head games. Like,
Yeah.
yo, all right,
yeah,
let's
like
do
those
this.
type of games. So I kind of like put this as like two things. Like for starters, the reason gaming lives, indie takes over specifically. Obviously seeing these like the fun like projects, like even like another game that like we kind of have been trying to keep an eye on, but we still have like very little info on it outside of a couple gameplay. Some just like gameplay that was shown off. Mouse PI for Hire. That's kind of
Oh,
like
wait a minute, fun. Is that the animated
the
Disney
Steamboat
thing?
Willie like Doom game.
Please, I need this in my life.
I know. We've been waiting on info for this game. Kevin, I know, has been waiting on info on it too, and we're like, where the fuck is this game?
When I heard that they were making, I couldn't make the technological mediums work in my brain at the time. I was like, at the first, there was a moment in life where there wasn't this game called Cupman in my life, or
Cuphead?
what is it? Not Cupman. What is it? Cuphead.
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 I mean, it is a
Cuphead.
Mega Man style game, so you could call it Cupman.
It was Cuphead and Mugman. So when I heard that, they're making like an old school cartoon like esque game, I'm like, what do you mean? Like they're hand drawing every frame? What?
You know what's funny too is like I'm pretty sure I mentioned this to you. Skullgirls does the exact same thing, and that's a fucking fighting game.
And I can see why. Like I'm looking at it, and I'm like, dude, it looks like I'm playing. Like I'm watching like a
cartoon.
like resolution cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay, it gave me the same feeling for freaking South Park's fractured asshole.
Butthole. But yes, but like even like because like the thing about indie is like we can go as like as far as like obviously Cuphead, Mouse PI, Skullgirls even, and then we even have games that look like AAA games but are actually indie games, being specifically Expedition 33. Baldur's Gate kind of could sort of count as well, even though that's like mainstream as fuck technically. And I'm sure there's like other games I'm just not like naming right now, but just indie is going to be in a way like indie is kind of like keeping gaming like interesting versus like nowadays like modern companies, they're sort of just they're playing safe. It works, but they're playing too safe at times.
Yeah, I can say that. There's a lot of things being safe right now. A lot of people don't like their money thrown around without intentions.
And because of, all the safety that they keep doing, they end up if you fuck up, your company pretty much just gets shut down immediately. Like you can't make a mistake, which is sad. Kev, I know we've been like kind of like really going over this a lot, like, but is there any input you want to have on it?
Like honestly, it kind of sucks because it's just like there's some or sometimes when they shut down a game, like even before like it releases, or even before like like even after they announce it and it gets shut down or shit like that, it kind of sucks because the thing is like the thing is like fuck is like everyone that works hard like on those games and put like hours in that just for it to get shut down or even if it fails like on launch or even fails like in general, it kind of sucks because like imagine like all those people that do put in the work like
Mhm.
for those games just for it just to like be like, oh well it like it didn't work or oh well like this, you know, like that kind of shit. It's kind of like honestly again it sucks because you want it to work, you want it to like to
You want
you
it to
know
succeed and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunately, just is what it is with the industry. But honestly, if there's any, I will say this, to kind of like conserve games, even obviously, Stop Killing Games is a real was able to get through to the European Union, so we're and from what it looks like, it seems like a lot of games are actually benefiting from that initiative. So if that initiative
That's
isn't
funny.
isn't part of it, I mean, let's put it this way. Let's just call it as it is. Piracy is going to save your games.
We're back. We're back to the LimeWire age.
LimeWire. Yeah. And then, I mean, kind of other like Debbie Downer too. Like if we even consider it, dude, fucking companies like patenting like mechanics. Obviously, like one of the most recent one, Nintendo kind of just did the most unthinkable thing like for games, which is basically they patented what is essentially the backbone of Pokemon. You know, summoning characters to fight for you. Now that's gonna put a pretty big it's a big concern for shit like that.
Honestly, yeah, because I do see some like kind of like indie games that are like doing those, but like, oh, this is kind of like Pokemon, and you could.
Let's put it this way: the perfect example is like the Persona franchise and Shin Megami Tensei. You're summoning a character to fight for you,
Yeah, that's also true.
and like obviously like one of the big ones or like the biggest one, prior to this was the Nemesis system that was in the Lord of the Rings games, the like Shadow of Mordor. Like that's another mechanic that is really good, but it's patented and now nobody could use it for like 10 years. And it's not going to be until like sometime in the 2030s before that goes up. So that's kind of like the scary thing about like gaming. Like, but hey, indie games could figure something out if they can put some creative spin on it. I'm all for it, man.
Damn.
Any any final thoughts before we wrap this one up?
Uh, honestly, no.
I mean,
I think that was like it for me already.
yeah. But you know what? I will say this. There's light at the end of this tunnel for gaming. Play more indie games. Stop playing the games that just have a ball or a gun in them.
Dude, that's so funny. You sent me that meme, and I'm just like, dog. I hate how true this is.
Because guess what? And here's like this is one thing I will say. Because like Sony fanboy specifically, like there's a person I watch or I watch his highlights. His name is Black Hokage. If you subscribe to that channel or try to watch his streams, he shits and dunks on the PlayStation fanboys every fucking time because like I think there was like a list. I think it was like top 15 games. 90% of that list was ball, gun, gun, ball, Spider-Man, Minecraft.
So bad.
That's I mean just remember the Sony fanboys they want to hold on to their exclusives, but they don't fucking buy the exclusives except for Spider-Man. Craziness, man. So don't be a fucking fanboy. That's gonna be my closing thought. Don't be a console fanboy.
Console fanboy.
We'll go ahead and wrap the episode up. I initially was gonna make this a like quote unquote 25.5. Nope, this is good enough to be its own episode. So,
Yeah, boy. Thanks for joining in, fellas.
yeah, we'll probably revisit the gaming hot takes topic like some other podcasts. Maybe we can get more other people so we can have maybe more insight on it. But we'll go ahead and wrap up the episode, guys. Josh, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, your favorite music platforms as RDYRMND. Read your mind. You could put an @ in front of that, and you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Yeah, you can find me on Earth.
And then Kevin, where can everyone find you?
Honestly, you can just find me on TikTok on Ultdemon.
There you go. Oh, future projects for Kevin when he gets the setup going. We'll be there. We'll be there for it.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's like mostly everything's gonna be like TikTok or Instagram will be Ultdemon.
All right. And then of course, I am your host, Zero Requiem 14 on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I do have Twitter, but I barely use it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching or listening to this podcast. All right. And we'll see you on the next pod. Take care. Have a good day, good night, good evening. And don't drink and drive.
Hell no.